Tonight, the NBA's most historic rivalry renews with the Lakers visiting the Celtics. LA enters Saturday cooking like hot bacon grease. They've won 8 straight, their longest win streak since 9 in a row in the 2019-20 season, the same year they won their last title. Meanwhile, the Celtics have followed up on their championship run just as strong. They're one of 2 teams this season. They're ranked in the top 5 in both offensive and defensive efficiency, along with the Thunder. This will be one of the most prolific regular season games between the 2 teams in recent memory. So get your popcorn ready. Tonight is the first matchup with both teams in the top 2 in their conference this late into the season since 1985. So you don't have to bring your phones out to scan this, but it's the QR code. We got Quentin Richardson back with us. So Q, what's the code for the Celtics to live by and end the Lakers win streak?
I believe they have to play out of the pick and roll, and they have to hunt Luka Doncic down on defense. They have to put him in situations where he has to guard a Jason Tatum, guard a Jaylen Brown, or Derrick White, whoever it is. They have to seek him out and have him be the switch man in the pick and roll, so that they can not only wear him down and get him tired defensively, so that he doesn't have as much energy for offense. But I think that's the code right there. You got to put him in defensive situations and force him to defend and tire him down.
So which 2 seed has a better chance at a finals appearance? Is it going to be Boston or LA?
Boston. You don't go against the champs, man. I think they've been pacing themselves this year. They've been there enough times where they know what it takes, they know how and when to turn it up, and I think we've seen them starting to gear up in this second half of the season, and they're going to make their run. But I got the Celtics right now, man. I got the Celtics repeating as well.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people will argue with you there. But before you go, what's your favorite memory between this Celtics and Lakers rivalry?
My favorite who?
Memory?
Oh, my favorite memory, man, is easy. I'm a huge Kobe Bryant guy. So when he got in 2010, when he got a chance to get his payback and beat the Celtics in the championship after losing to them in 2008, that's probably my favorite memory right there between the rivalry.
All right, that is a good. I remember watching that game as well. Lakers at Celtics, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on ABC and ESPN+. Thanks, man.
Ooh, it doesn't get any better than this. The Lakers and the Celtics, they renew their rivalry with both teams currently second in their respective conferences. At least 50 games into the season, this is their first regular season matchup where both are top 2 in their conferences since 1985. They would meet in the finals in that season. And then the Lakers, they're led by Luka Doncic and LeBron James, who have thrived since becoming teammates. They're the first duo in NBA history to each average 20 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds in their first 10 games together. But they will have to contend with the hot shooting of the Celtics, especially Jason Tatum, Derrick White, and Peyton Pritchard. Earlier this week, they became the fastest trio to each hit 200 3-pointers in the same season in NBA history. Stephen A., whenever the Celtics and the Lakers play, it is always appointment television, and you know appointment television. Why could this be the game of the year?
Because this could be a preview of the NBA Finals. Both of them are number 2 seeds in their respective conferences. Both of them have accrued enough to knock off the number 1 seed and get to the NBA Finals, and it's the greatest rivalry in the history of the sport, okay? So we got to talk about that. In the last game, the Los Angeles Lakers played against Boston. They beat them. Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Austin Reeves, all over 20 points or so. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, relatively pedestrian, 16 and 17 points respectively. You don't expect that to happen to Boston a second go round. Pritchard has stepped it up. Derrick White has stepped it up. Well, you know Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown want to answer the call because everybody's been talking about LeBron and Luka, and the Boston Celtics are the reigning defending NBA champions, who, by the way, don't want the Lakers matching them up for the championships and most championships in franchise history. It's a lot, and I think Boston's going to look to send a message this weekend.
You heard the man, potentially a preview of the NBA Finals. So with that as the backdrop, I think we need to take this, as my friend Shanae Agumake would say, to the court. Because Shanae, it's shaping up to be an interesting matchup, not just in hype, but on the floor.
Yes, it's time to go shot for shot. Big bro, little sis, bringing down the potential game of the year. The Lakers defense versus the Boston Celtics offense. All right, I got defense. The Lakers have had the best defense in the NBA since January February 30th, I want you to look at these numbers. Number one in defensive efficiency. They hold opponents during this time to around 31% shooting from three. And I'll show you, it takes a team effort. It takes a village on the court. And I love how they bought in on this personnel idea. Watch, everyone knows where the ball is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes are on the ball handler. Everyone is crowding the paint because they want to secure rebounds. They're active, but most importantly, they make you pick your poison. They want him to shoot the ball. He is shooting, Josh Hart, 33% from three. Look, he hesitates. That is playing right into their hands defensively, Big Perk.
Well, it may take one village to guard the rest of the league, but it's going to take you about 5 villages to guard the Boston Celtics. They have 8 guys that shoot over 5 3-point shots a game. And yes, we're talking about the defending champs, and they're loaded with 3-point shooting, so I get it. J.J. Redick has been good in his game plan. He's going to have to be great. Check this out. I love it when Jason Tatum is at this point forward. Getting downhill, this is showing flashes of greatness, attracting the whole defensive team. Kick out to old man Al Horford, catch high, keep it high, shoot it high. Knocks down the tray ball. Here we go again. Derek White, we know. Setting the screen, I love this high ball screen that they run, this action right here, guard to guard, keep the defense confused. All of a sudden, now you have Jaylen Brown. Watch him get downhill. Look who he's kicking it out to, Peyton Pritchard, a guy that just dropped the 40-piece, knocking down the tray ball.
Look, this is chess, not checkers. I'm here for it. 2 of the best franchises in the NBA. Get this, you better make the Celtics miss, because if they miss, the Lakers, you're playing right into their hands. Look at their offense. They're first in offensive efficiency off of missed baskets. So if their defense holds up, like you see right here, they get the ball and they go. They've got 2 QBs out there. They've got Luka that can throw some dimes. They've got LeBron James. They've got the basketball IQ. So
Anna, thank you so very much. Welcome inside our Los Angeles studios. And you're absolutely right. There was a time this season, Stephen A. Smith, Chiney Ogwumike, Kendrick Perkins, that the Memphis Grizzlies, they sat in the number 2 seed. But right now, the talk of the town is the Los Angeles Lakers. They are the number 2 spot in the West. But Kendrick Perkins, I ask you, do they have the best shot in the conference at dethroning the Thunder when it comes to the postseason?
Hell yeah, they do. And not just because Luka is finally getting his rhythm and his legs beneath him, not just because J.J. Redick, in my opinion, is Coach of the Year, it's because they have the best basketball player in the NBA on their squad named LeBron James. And forget the fact that he was flirting with a 30-point triple-double. Forget the fact that his points per game, rebounds, and assists match up to his Miami days one year. It comes down to no one in the league could do what he does. I watched him last night play center and lock up Karl Anthony Towns, who shot 3 for 13. Right, guarding 1 through 5. He's getting it done on both ends of the floor. This man is one of the greatest to ever do it, and he's doing it at the highest level under Coach J.J. Redick alongside Luka.
Well, you just lost me with the Coach of the Year. I mean, I think he's a candidate for Coach of the Year. I'm not giving it to him over J.B. Bickerstaff. I saw Detroit was so bad last year. We contemplated whether or not the league should go to 29 teams instead of 30. That's how bad it was, okay?
Oh,
and now they've resurrected themselves. So let's look at it from that standpoint and give J.B. Bickerstaff some love. Having said all of that, J.J. Redick is doing a great job. LeBron James is doing a phenomenal job. Luka has got it going with his groove on, but in the end, the real reason